welcome back to the stream, and we are here with our semi-pros. Hopefully, we can have a good race here, and we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I am by myself, so you gotta listen to just me and my voice. But we will try to make this entertaining for all the viewers in that. Hopefully, I can do that for y'all. Good to go for qualifying in our B-class rating. Fortunately, we do only have 6 races in this one. Not like our rookies, where we only have 7. About what I've seen on a few of these, we got a few quick drivers, Texas, Mission, everybody in here is fast. Come out on our out lap for some of us. Sit back here on Dragon. I was Dragon until everything gets up and check out some lap times. Let's get up here and find McWorm. See what his lap time comes up to. Any of y'all in the chat want to make some picks here? McWorm second currently. Let's see how it rounds out with the rest of them coming in. We got Texas right now in the front with a 40.1, with Mission hot on his tail with a 40.3. Irish and Doobie really close together at 40.5s each. And the McWorm drag racer sitting at a 41. This track can be pretty tricky and has a lot of flow to it, messing up little things that throw your time off quite a bit. And I will apologize for my kids in the background, they're a little bit rambunctious. Alright, we are coming up on lap 4 and we have all but one driver down into the 40s. But I'm sure he'll get there. I'm not sure if he got much practice this last week. Coming around on our last lap. As we have Texas still with the front at a 40.169. See if he can improve that. Let's go ahead and go find him as he's coming up to the last turn here. Does not get any faster. Mission does not. Let's see. And that looks like order. You got Texas first, Mission second, Irish third, Doobie fourth, Drag Racer fifth, and McWorm sixth. And something that changes a little from the rookies to the semi-pros, we run realistic damage. So we will see what's all going on here, and I shall take myself off a spectate to be nice and take the tires out for these failures. Let's get this going right. Alright, as we get ready to go for this semi-pro race, let's see what happens. At first, it'll be a POV, so I'm going to take these tires out for these guys and let them get a good run in. Official that's actually in there, they will be officiating themselves. Alrighty. Right, so we're coming up around this last turn. They'll get stacked and packed and ready to go. Green. Give it a little bump there. Make it 3-4 wide coming up in these front four. Very tight one here between first and last. It is anybody's race at the moment. We have a long one. 15 laps. Let's see. Any of these guys can get down to 39. They should be able to have faith in them all. Coming in a little hot there. Just a little bumping. These guys keep fighting though, they're going to let Texas run away from them. One thing we don't want to do be get a little wide. Just let McWorm get up by him. Bit of a battle between mission and drag racer back here. That was almost bad. And as I said, unfortunately we do not have an official in there. We're a little bit short-handed today. But we'll make this work and do what we gotta do. Three-way battle pretty much for second goes on. Hopefully they get things together and try to run down Texas instead of letting him start to push away like he is. Getting a little too far inside and getting up on two wheels makes him lose a lot of time there. Taking that last turn a little bit wrong, catching that inside and making him lose a lot of time, pushing let's straight through, gives you so much speed. As Doobie is now caught up to Mission a little bit and see if they can help push him up there and get him back to where he needs to be. Let's take a look at some times. We got one in the 39s now, and that would be Texas at 39.930. Pretty much everybody else right there ready to break the 39. So I'm going to say by the end of the race, everybody should be about 39s, 40.0s. We shall see. About a second for one of the drivers to get it pushed up there. Drag racer, Irish. Pretty close and may have a little battle here. Looks like Texas caught the inside of that wall on turn one. Dude, we're going a little too far inside and bouncing around. My pup, I guess, is my co-commentator here. And she's talking in the background. Texas here, do we show you on smooth, or do we keep going and keep pushing and try to get in the way? So a little over halfway through this race. I do have a feeling we'll be able to get things going. Drivers to get things going a little faster. Looks like they're trying to just kind of be fouled out and push their way up to catch back up to Texas. This drag racer goes just a little bit wide coming out of that last turn. Not sure what happened to Doobie. I missed it, but he has fallen back to last, and McWorm has gotten around him. As I had seen, he was right up there on mission, pushing mission. Mission looked like he full sent it, tried catching up, and he might have got 5 laps to do it, counting this one that they're on. Extremely close to those tires. It's too much closer. Them tires do not move and they will send you for a ride. Usually spinning around. Dude, getting real close on tires on the last turn there. Let's look at some tires. It looks like we're still setting about the same times we were. Looks like Mission got a little bit faster with the 41-102. Ooh, what happened to Drag Racer? Looks like he's just dropping to the back. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he was just being courteous. New drivers were coming up on him quick and didn't want to get in the way. Oh, it looks like we have a caution. I wonder what happened. Maybe we can get some clarification when the race ends, see what happened there. Talk to our winner. As you see, the racer drops to the back there. Nice start to pack. Let's see what happens. I know if I was in Texas's shoes, I would not have wanted that to happen. We're kind of pushing Doobie a little, not pushing, but not leaving him much room to work with that last turn. That could have been disastrous, but they worked it out. McWorm kind of touching fenders there, getting a little hooked. mission has worked his way back to third, and I think that is because of the caution there with Drag Racer. Oh, seemed like somebody back there caught the tire a little bit. I apologize for that there, y'all. Wifey came in and had a question to ask me. This Drag Racer is a little wider, looked like out there. Alrighty. We have Texas, Irish, Mission, Drag Racer, McWorm, and Doobie. Let's go ahead and get Texas up in here and see what happened there at the end with that caution and everything. And congratulate him on his win.
What's up, buddy?
Well, how are we doing? Congratulations on your win and that.
Thank you, good
Like
sir.
that.
Appreciate it.
So what happened there with Drag Slayer and that caution there? I kind of missed it.
I couldn't even tell you, man. I heard caution and I was like, son of a gun, dude. So,
That's what I
like,
was kind of thinking. I would have hated
yeah,
that to
man. I
happen.
don't know, but I couldn't tell you to be honest. But it was a good race. I kept making mistakes there, and Irish was catching up. And like I said, I heard caution, and I was like, man, butthole started puckering, you know.
Last thing you wanted to hear, and I'm sure, especially with Mission getting back up there to third, qualifying
Yeah,
second, he was
exactly.
right on you. And we know Irish isn't slow; he's very competitive and
100%.
quick.
Yeah, man. It was a good race. Yeah, that caution came out, but it was all right. I'm getting more, I guess, fluid with that track. I've always hated it, but it felt good. I was the only one to run a 39 too, so I guess something was dialed in.
There was something there. And, I mean, as times go on, it's like the little stepchild you don't like at first just kind of grows on you, and then you love it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this track I like it now. It's a good track. So
That's awesome.
we'll see.
So, what do you think for the next track? How do you think it's going to play out in this A-class slippery gremlin?
Dude, I like the Gremlin and I love this track on all versions, but I'm just not good in A class, so it's gonna be interesting, especially with Irish and Doobie, always the A class winners here.
Yeah, because now I'm not in there to race with you guys anymore. I'm pushed back to pro.
Oh, really? What happened?
Uh,
I mean, you can tell me later. I know.
Streaming that, we need people to cover things, and all of
Gotcha.
our streamers were pretty much in this race between me and Seabed. And
Gotcha, man.
I'm starting on the faster times and pro times again.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. There you go. More practicing.
Yeah, just a little bit.
There you go.
Uh, I will say good luck to you and everybody over there, and yeah,
Thank you. We'll
can't wait
see
to
you
see another
hopefully
great
soon.
race.
Yeah, yes, sir. Have a good one.
Yep. And there was our winner of the first race, and see if he can pull off the second sweep of the night. I'm not sure what happened in the amateurs or veterans race, but we'll we'll see what happens here. At least for what I'm streaming, we've had one sweep. Let's see if we get a second one. For a split second, I'm leave you guys on our race winner, and I shall return real quick. I would say we'd have a commercial for our sponsors, but they don't pay us enough for that. Once again, I apologize, y'all. We have mission 33O, or Doobie coming in with 32.9. The mission in second. Texas third, Irish fourth, Drag Racer fifth, and McWorm sixth. But I will say I did a little better. I didn't start them the wrong way this time, so we're getting things together with this streaming. As my puppies are going a little wild in the background here. Alright, as we get ready for 20 laps here in this A-Class Gremlin. Feels a little bit weird being by my lonesome in here, but get some of you viewers watching. Who do y'all got taking the race? Who y'all rooting for? Alright, once these fellers are ready, we will get underway. Just waiting on Doobie here, our pole setter. Hopefully we'll get a couple more people down to the 32s. I believe they're possible for all of them. I think nerves are maybe getting to each other. Not sure. I know we got some good tight racing and all these guys are fast, and I believe they can all hit the 32s. Let's get up here on this chicane here, which is very deadly and a harsh one. Can take you out. As we're coming up here where Doobie's at, is a turn that I talked about. You go on two inside, there's a hump there that'll send you up on two wheels and out to that wall. This track can be a very technical track, especially with these tight, hard turns. As right here is one of them. This next turn coming up on the last one, you got just a little late break or a little early break, catch the barrier or catch the wall on the outside. They're kind of tricky. Looks like we're stacked and packed. I'll probably let the green go after the chicane so it's not too deadly to each other. Because we do run realistic, and one hit to the chicane can destroy your whole race. So here at the back on McWorm as I get ready to go green. And we are green. Let's get through this pretty well. Here can be the detrimental part, as Texas kind of just gets beat up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I was dragging out to the wall. Texas coming in. It was a little bit chaotic. Ooh. No, Irish into the barricade. One of the things I was talking about. Just a little too late on the brake and not getting your car rotated and put you right in that wall. Well, in the barricade, I apologize. Looks like Texas has gotten his way back to third, and see if he can get caught back up to these front runners. Drag Racer and McWorm pretty close to each other, and Irish trying to bring up the rear after catching that barricade. Let's see, the chicane, some people try going full throttle through it, and it'll pay off if you get it right, but if you don't, it can make things harsh. Let's get back here on Irish. As I was talking about with realistic, that one hit, now he's got orange suspension, he's got yellow brakes. Now that suspension could get him depending on how he runs things. If he puts tires over the rumble strips, that could throw everything off. As you see, they switched to Doobie there, and he was just 2 tires a little off, which is completely legal for the league. And with Irish, that could throw things off on him. Looks like Doobie has improved his time a little bit to a 32.8 from qualifying already. Oh, mission. Oh. We got it. Everybody pushing fast laps now. We got our top three running in 32s. Each one faster and faster from the lead runner. I expect our other three to get pretty close to 32s. Mission is just, he's trying to run down Doobie. Could be also studying to see where he makes a mistake, as it looks like he lost a little speed in that first turn there after the chicane. Not quite sure what happened with Texas there. He kind of dropped back a little bit. Oh, he's going to catch the barrier there. Another thing I talked about. You can see it just a little bit wrong and it'll catch you. We got our front two making a little bit of a run. His mission getting right up on Doobie, giving him a little love tap. Back in the Dragon, McLaren trying to catch up and drag racer. Got a little bit of a run off of Irish Dragon there. Oh, is that Texas again? Looks like Texas just having some problems with that hard turn. Ooh, that could have been bad there. Texas now with suspension damage. All set. So that may affect his race going through with all few of us may like to run these lines. But, oh, drag racer having some problems there. That hard left turn after the long straightaway is a very hard turn for the brakes. You gotta get it just right, or you're gonna be two inside, two outside. You just slide right through. Texas does still have the fast lap as we're going. Looks like he managed to get back around Irish after he caught the barrier on the hard left turn after the straightaway. Not quite sure what's going on with McWorm. He's just having a rough night tonight. Got a little better at that turn than what he's been doing that I've seen. We got a battle up here at the front with about 9 laps to get in. They're very respectable with each other coming out of that turn. Mission getting a late break, but Doobie has the run coming out. Undercut by Doobie, I must say. Let's get back here. Ooh, wonder what happened with Texas. Now he's back to 5th. Texas just, as you heard, he said A-class is not his thing, so out of his comfort zone here in A-class. She is now the orange suspension and yellow brakes, which I think with one other Irish Dragon also at that same point. These two up in the front just trying to run away, as Doobie did take the fast lap. Close to that barrier. That could have possibly been a caution if he would have caught that with Mission being right there. experience, Doobie is a very, very hard person to pass. He is very consistent. Like most racers, a little fender touch in that. We all like to give just a little tap so people don't get too far away from us. Or just be like, hey, I'm still here, man. Nothing too crazy, just a little love tap. Not trying to beat each other and throw each other out. I'd like to see Texas get back in his groove and start running. He does have a top 3 time. Our mission has actually came in almost taking fast lap. He was right there with Dooley, both sitting at 32.5. We got all but 2 drivers currently. Quinn almost gave Drag Racer a little bit of a bump and run. I'm not sure if y'all caught that when I was on Drag Racer. I was talking about that turn. If you're a little long straightaway, if you're a little late on the brakes, you'll go out wide. That is what it looked like Texas did last lap. As I look behind McWern, he was a little late on the brakes. He just flew out. Oh. It looks like he was letting him get that back. Didn't feel right with how we got that position, which is completely respectable, and that's what we like about our racers. They don't want to take things if they feel like it was a little dirty and that. And it's amazing to see the respect between these fellas. We still got a hell of a battle up here for first. And they keep this up. I may be able to bolt in and interview both of these guys because this is one hell of a race that I've been watching. You guys get to watch with me. And they're running such close lap times to each other. Trying to see about how far third place was as they're coming around to the first actual turn up the chicane. You can finally see third coming into view back there, coming up last turn, which would be Irish Dragon here, which I give props to because I know this car ain't easy to handle, and that orange suspension it'll mess with things. Get up to our leader here, Doobie, with on a mission right on him. Congratulations, Doobie. Mission in second. Oh, where's Irish? There we are. Now we're on to Irish coming in third as he does a donut. Well, it looks like we may have a little battle at the end. Irish third, Texas fourth, Drag Race fifth, and McWorm sixth. Alright, I am going to bring in Doobie and Mission and see how these two felt about this race here. Because they were all over each other and running a great race. Welcome, our winner Doobie here. I invited Mission in also because you two had a hell of a race.
Yeah.
So fun. Did you mean to invite me in here?
Yes, I did. I wanted both of you in because that was a hell of a race. You two were just on it with each other. And yeah, first of all, congratulations, Doobie, on your win.
Yeah.
And yeah, how'd that feel with Mission right there on you?
Not good. Not good. It was horrible the whole time. I could hear him breathing.
Could you really?
No.
Oh.
You heard that engine breathing right down his throat.
Yeah, every time I'm like, okay, I got a little bit on him, and then I would screw up a corner and like, okay, here he is again.
Yeah, and as me and Dibby were talking, I was like, I had that one shot and I blew it.
Yeah, Yes, it
going into
seemed
the
like
hairpin.
the hairpin has been the troublemaker for a lot of people in Texas and Irish. Both caught it immediate orange suspension, yellow brakes.
So here's what helped is every other time I've practiced that, it's been at a different time of day. But this one, if you paid attention, there were the shadows for the trees, and in between the first two shadows is when I would hit the fuck. It was when I would hit the brakes every time, and it nailed it.
There you go. Well, I'm glad the clear
Unless
opinion
un,
worked for you.
unless I was trying to screw with Mission's head and like braking early.
Yeah, I brake early going to the hairpin. I use the 2 gear, so like by the time I'm out of gear, like when I hit the chip, I'm off the brake. I'm off the throttle
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
brakes.
Yeah, there was a couple times that I was like, oh, I know I broke way too early.
Yeah,
'Cause-
no, good race, man. Like I felt
yeah, that
that
was
was
great.
super respectful between both of us. So
Yeah,
I think there was one time that we kind of got a little hairy, but
yeah. On that big sweeping one, I kind of pushed you a little too far inside, so I got like way out because I was just gonna let you have it, but it seemed like you kind of backed up too, and then we just took off.
yeah, I just kind of backed off a little bit and just kind of evened us because I felt
Yeah.
like I kind of
Oh no, yeah, it was a racing thing, dude. That's tough track, kind of hard cars to handle,
like we
but
had
full.
enough time on Texas. I was like, why the hell not? So
Oh yeah, yeah, we had all the time in the
Texas,
world. Screw that guy. Real men win in A class. That's what I always say. I'm gonna
Texas.
print that
no,
on a T-shirt. I'm gonna make a
yeah.
website. RealMenWinInAClass.com.
He was having a lot of troubles with the hairpin. He caught it three
Oh,
times, I
he's
think.
got troubles. Tell me
Yes.
all the troubles.
Uh,
He's got troubles with haters, which
he,
I gotta.
I thought about giving you the bump at the last lap going to the hairpin, but I was like, nah, I'm
Oh
going
man,
to.
that would have been great. That would have been great. I would have done it. Ask Texas.
I actually
I've
Because
did
done it.
I probably would have done it too hard, and you would have washed out, and then I would have felt
Nah,
like shit. So I
nah.
just didn't.
I did say something in the stream. I was like, man, if you're missing here, you gotta kind of throw a little fender, kind of keep them right there. Don't let them get away too much. But that's all, just kind of little touches of love.
It
Yeah.
doesn't it doesn't look good on leadership when that happens. So
Nah.
I mean, as long as we know if it's not too rough or anything, a little tap here and there, it's
trying
not
to
bad at
set an
all.
example, soul pun. Okay, jeez, just let me have this one.
Hey,
Fuck.
it's completely respectable. I'll bring up Irish. He kind of gave Texas a little bit of a bump there, and he stayed up by him, let him get back up front, and they even said that's respectable. That's great. That's what we love about our racers. So, well,
All
once
right,
again,
fellas, I'm out of
congrats.
here.
All
I'm
right. Later,
gonna go
dudes.
watch a movie. So have a good pro race. Oh, and ladies race. Have fun.
That's in a couple weeks. The ladies race
Oh,
championship night.
well. Oh, okay.
Alrighty, we will
See you.
see you next week. And that is our first and second place, and we will catch y'all in the pro race. Come back and watch. Thanks for joining us.